Hey everyone, I'm back again with another video, and this one is titled, My wife and I have been married for 16 months, plus 12 months of dating, wife cheated for 2 months. Please make sure you like the video and subscribe, and don't forget to hit the bell so you don't miss any of my future videos. Let's get right into it. About a month ago, I came home from work a little early and found my wife and a woman she works with together. They weren't doing anything, but both looked instantly guilty and strengthened the suspicions I'd been having for a few weeks. My wife admitted everything that night. Clearly, I was floored. For me, cheating is pretty much the ultimate sin, not religious. Cheating, lying, the whole nine. She had lied about her whereabouts a few times, missed a few of my family outings to spend time with her girlfriend. The fact that it was a woman does not bother me. I don't blame her for anything she didn't choose. What I blame her for is cheating on me for 2 months, no matter who it's with. That night, I told her to leave, then realized that both of our names are on the lease of our apartment, so I can't actually kick her out. I told her this, she left anyway, and has stayed gone since then. Contact has been somewhat limited since, but she asked me not to box her stuff up, which I've complied with. I am literally staring at her stuff all the time. Tonight, she called me asking if she could come over and talk. She basically begged and pleaded for around 3 hours for me to take her back. I refused and refused and refused. She kept saying she was so sorry and if there was any way she could ever make it up to me. Around the 2-hour mark, I told her she needed to leave, and she redoubled her efforts. She was threatening to off herself, which she had done in the beginning too, to which I rationally and truthfully tried to tell her that I did not want her to do it. It would only be worse, etc. I am doubting myself right now. Is cheating, for the first time, despite the relatively short length we've been together, enough to call it quits immediately? I've told my best friends, one of which was previously her best friend, and family. They've all immediately turned on her. My best friends knew her before, how I met her, and they started telling me the horrible things she's done when she was younger. I don't pry into her past, it's none of my business. But this is apparently not the first marriage she's broken up. We have no kids, no property. I do make nearly double what she does, 60K versus 30K. She's really going to be somewhat up as creeks. Pulling $500 a week in an area where the cheapest rents for an apartment complex are around $800 a month, plus her car payment, $275. Health insurance is through my job as well. Her job does not offer it. Maybe this is somewhat petty, but she called me crying about 2 weeks ago. She called me crying because she had moved in with her girlfriend, and her girlfriend decided she was going to get back with her wife of about 6 months that she left for my wife, not even going to touch that mess. And the girlfriend and her wife were getting back together. So my wife did not call me crying because our relationship was over. She called me crying because her relationship was over with her new girlfriend. This really hit a bad chord with me when I realized what happened about 6 hours later. And the first comment says, my general rule of thumb for trying to forgive cheaters: 1. They have to be genuinely remorseful. 2. It has to have been a one-time thing and the cheater should fess up almost immediately. The cheater has to cut all contact with the person they cheated with. Above all else, your wife doesn't fit my second condition. It was going on for 2 months, and the only reason you found out was because you came home from work at a different time than usual. How long would it have gone on if you didn't walk in on them? You have nothing really big that ties you two together like kids or a home. Find a lawyer and start a divorce process. And the OP replied, technically, it might not meet the third condition either. This was someone she worked with also, and as far as I know, they both work there. Though apparently it's very strained. I think the first may be true, though I can't tell if it's because she knows she's screwed or because she's truly remorseful. I have a legal plan through work that pays for everything but the filing fee, and have already contacted a lawyer. I have an appointment on Thursday to sign the complaint. I guess after tonight, I'm just getting cold feet a little. Thank you for your comment. I think I'm even doing myself a disservice by leaving out some things. She left her previous husband for me. Huge red flag I chose to ignore. Her previous marriage wasn't even her first marriage. I chalk that up to me not talking about her life before, it being none of my business, etc. But I think those things were pertinent, and in my love/lust, I chose to ignore them. And the next comment replies to the OP saying, "Am I overreacting?" And the comment says, "Nope, call a lawyer." The OP replies, "Thanks. I've been pretty set for the last month on this, but tonight really threw me for a loop. I guess I just wanted to see from neutral resources if I am being unreasonable. She thinks I am, but most other people are entirely supportive and have offered to drive me to the lawyer themselves. She thinks you're being unreasonable because she wants to get it her way. Good luck, buddy." And the OP replied again, "Thanks, man. She was manipulative almost the entire 3 hours, emotionally and other ways. And her tone really changed after I stood up and stood on the other side of the room to stop her touching me, to the point where I'm thinking I might want to put a camera in there, since she still has a key, since it's still her place technically. I mean, I don't think it will come to that, but crazier as has happened, right?" And the comment after that says, "It's not you she wants, it's the security you provide. If you take her back, she'll cheat again." And the next comment after that says, "Go take another look at your marriage vows, particularly the forsaking all others bit. One instance of cheating is more than enough to constitute grounds for divorce, and the fact that adultery is a specific type of legal grounds backs that up. Except that, like the other user says, this wasn't one instance, it was 2 whole months. 2 whole months in which she could have thought through what she was going to do if this didn't work out for her, never mind how you would feel about it, and asked herself whether it was really worth it. Either she didn't bother, or she decided she didn't care. Your wife is not ready to be married, and you need to go ahead and cut your losses." And the OP replied, "This hurt to read because I've said the exact same thing to her and to others. I don't know what she expected to happen. She lied and made up horrible excuses, a lie about a different disabled coworker's mother being in the hospital, and she needed to go comfort her. On that one, she did admit today that what happened was that her girlfriend's mother was in the hospital because she attempted to off herself." Thank you guys for watching. Please comment below and let me know if there's any other subreddits you guys would like me to make videos on, and also like the video and please subscribe.